everybody, I'm back. Sorry it's not Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Machine, but I'm not super good at drawing dogs, which is weird considering my, weird hang-up in life is dogs. But after redesigning Millie and Loona, I finally had the opportunity to actually edit some of the screenshots that I've actually been saving for quite some time. Yes, I have Stolas's family finished, but it's not as much fun if I don't have, everybody else included. And since I have somewhat of the whole cast kind of done, I figured why not. So for this speed draw, I am doing Redesign Loona and Octavia from Season 2, Episode 2. It's the only episode that they interact in, and it's the only one that I actually had fun playing with. So that's why I'm doing this one. Also for this one, Octavia is not in her royal attire. This is her off outfit with her dad. If we ever get a scene where she is with her mom, she will be in her royal attire. But for now, we're doing casual stuff here. So bear with the outfit. But also this is a Q&A because I can't really explain what I'm doing because I'm kind of just doing it. I do a lot of edits where I'm just kind of zone out. So I can't really explain my editing process. So we are going to do a Q&A. And unfortunately, I will not be able to get to all 212 questions. Was not really expecting that. But thank you all for your wonderful questions. Hopefully I'll be able to answer all of them at some point in the future. But for now, let's just go for the ones that I thought were pretty interesting or ones I figured would be really fun to answer as they've been asked numerous times before. So let's move on to question 1. What are your thoughts on, and I'm not saying the video game's name because no matter how many times I try to pronounce it, I always pronounce it wrong. I have never actually played this game. I have seen animatics for it with Aaron and Dan, and I've seen a couple gameplays with them as well. The only true, deep dive that I've ever gotten into is with my personal friend, Mad Hattie. He's the only one that really keeps me in the know-how about what's going on, even though I still don't really 100% understand it. But from what I've seen, I think it's really good. I personally love the character designs, except for a few of them where I'm like, why do you guys have Yu-Gi-Oh hair? Other than that, I think it's a pretty interesting game, and at some point I would actually like to try and play it, but for now, it's just going to be on the back burner. Question 2. How do you make interesting character designs? I get this question a lot and I never know how to truly answer it because I've been doing this for so long to the point it's just second nature for me to create these kind of designs. For redesigns, it's easy to explain because I'm using another creator's information to enhance what they already have versus my own work where I'm just willy-nilly picking things out of the air and going, that seems cool. I don't understand how it's interesting until it's finally done and someone says something to me because in my mind, I'm like, all right, this looks done. This is fine. Hopefully I can find a way to explain it in a way that makes sense and is less like what I'm doing right now. Question number 3. Are you going to do redesigns of Blitzo and Moxie after the redesigns of Millie and Loona? The quick answer is yes. The long answer is it might take a little bit of time for me to finally move over to Blitzo and Moxie. I do have other things that I would like to work on before I work on them, so they are coming. I just don't know when. Question 4. Who is your favorite character and character design in the Owl House? And what are your thoughts on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I've not watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I did have a friend that was super deep into the fandom, so I was never uninformed about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I never was interested in it. The same reason I was never into Dragon Ball Z as a kid. Overly muscular characters have always really freaked me out, and I don't really enjoy watching them, so that's a big reason why I didn't watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. As for your favorite character in the Owl House, Edric Blight, for very many reasons, and character design in the Owl House would have to be Season 2 Hunter, which is a weird thing to say. I love his very nonchalant outfit. Don't get me wrong, his future design is very cute, but I don't know, this one I like best. Question 5. If you had to remove one character in Hell of a Boss and one character in Hazbin Hotel, who would it be? If I had to remove one character in Hell of a Boss, it would probably be Millie. I know Millie and Moxie are a package deal, but at this point, she's just kind of there character-wise. What we know about her hasn't changed or evolved, or maybe Loona. One of the two girls, honestly, because nothing is happening with them, and I feel bad to say that, especially since Viv has said their episodes are coming, but it doesn't feel like anything has progressed, so they are the ones that I would get rid of. The one character in Hazbin Hotel, who would that be? 100%. Or maybe 50% because I'm splitting it in half. Nifty and Husk. I understand that they are part of Alistair's crew, but I do not see them advancing anything important in the story. I know the show has not come out yet. However, from the pilot, I get nothing from these two, so I don't see them. Nifty especially. If I had to pick, Nifty is the one I would probably get rid of because nothing will probably ever happen with her. And if the show proves me wrong, then the show proves me wrong. But that's my feelings. Who is your favorite Hell of a Boss character? I already know Has-Been is Vaggie. In the beginning for Hell of a Boss, I would have said Veronica, but at this point it is Chaz. Yes, I am very aware that Chaz is dead. However, you can't help who you like. So Chaz is 100% my favorite character. Like, I don't think anybody else is going to be able to replace him anytime soon. And if we do see the Sloth Prince, he might be a contender because he weirdly is my favorite prince. So question 6. I have a couple questions if you don't mind me asking. Also, your art is amazing. Thank you. And I do not mind multiple questions. You can ask me however many you want, provided they're less than 10. 1. Do you have a job outside of YouTube? Yes, I have roughly 3 jobs outside of YouTube. I'm not going to say what they are, because 1, that's the boring part of my life, and it's private. So, 2, will you continue the Monster High and or the Miraculous redesigns? I will be continuing the Miraculous redesigns. I kind of burnt myself out. That's why I haven't been jumping back into that bandwagon. Plus, the new season has dropped, and I feel I have to watch it in order to not get the, well, actually comments, you know? And as for Monster High, no, I will not be continuing it. Because 1, it wasn't really all that fun. And 2, I really don't want to sit and constantly bash Gen 3. Gen 3 is what it is. It's cute. It's cuddly. They've decided to go in a completely different direction than what I'm used to. Do I wish they went more goth? Yes. Do I wish the show was not on Nickelodeon? 100%. And I just can't with the community anymore. It's just gotten worse since when I was a child, and I really can't have that in my life anymore. Plus, I don't collect the dolls anymore. So I have no more love for the franchise or the product. So no, I will not be continuing the Monster High redesigns. What are your opinions on FNAF? I love FNAF. I love the beginning of it. I really like the new game, though it's not really connected to the old game, but I understand because there's no real timeline, and FNAF makes no sense timeline-wise, but it's a fun game regardless. Anyway, question 7. What are some of your favorite franchises that you like to do redesign/reimagines for? I have done some private redesigns for the Owl House, and that's probably my favorite franchise to play with. So yeah, the Owl House is probably my favorite. 2, if you could go back in time and fix one of your designs, what would it be? It would probably be Serpentious, and it would just be like the eye part, you know? Like, I love the design, I love it so much, but I know it's super complicated, and that's the point of steampunk, but there's parts of his design that, like, irritate me to no end, because I'm like, I know I can do better. I know I can make it look 1,000 times better than what I have right now. I just don't know how to do that. Question 8. What is your opinion on the Owl House finale? It was okay. And I'm pretty sure you're all going to be screaming at me in the comments, but yes, I found the finale to be kind of okay. And this has been an ongoing thing with me personally since the beginning. Every season finale within the Owl House, I have not enjoyed the way that I did when the first episode dropped or the season premieres. Like, the intro episodes were always so good. They were balls to the wall, the best thing in the world. Then we get to the middle section and I'm like, all right, we're dipping a little, but you know, there's a few good/bad episodes. And then the season finale has always just been very meh. So yeah, the Owl House finale was just meh to me. Like, I liked what I saw. I had a good time. I had a lot of my friends telling me I was crying, and I'm sitting there like, I I didn't cry at all. I felt pretty okay. Though I am upset Hunter didn't get to talk at all in the final episode. Like, what the hell? Anyway, question 9. Okay, here's 3 questions. What's your favorite band? What's your favorite redesign that you made? And which one do you hate most? Okay, I don't have a favorite band, weirdly enough. I like all music, so I'm not super like, well, I guess I could say that the Gorillaz are my favorite band because I have a lot of merchandise from them. Like, a lot. What's your favorite redesign? I don't know at this point. Like, they've all kind of blurred together into a 50-50 category. Probably Friendly Animation Angel Dust is my favorite redesign. And for one that I hate most, it's not that I hate it, it's just that it irritates me to no end that I couldn't figure it out. And obviously, you all know who it is. It's Velvet. I do like little doodles every so often to see if I can do something to enhance it or figure out what could be different, but there's just too much to pick from. So I'm going to wait until the show drops so I can get a bit more information about Velvet and how she works as a character, because again, we don't know anything about her outside of what we've been given. Question 10. All right, here's 3 questions for you. Will you ever do the thing where you draw your subscribers OC again, or was it all overwhelming and stressful due to all the entries? I do still plan to do that. It wasn't necessarily stressful, it was probably bad timing because I had the high to do it. Like, I had the inspiration to work on everybody's things, and then all of a sudden it just went away. And I hate when inspiration decides to do that to you. Plus, I had a lot of things going on IRL, and then eventually I just completely forgot. But my main goal is to do it next year. Because unfortunately, this year as well, I am going to be doing a lot of traveling. So I'd like to have the ability to not have outside influences interrupt the creative flow, because this is your baby and your ideas. So it's just going to take me a little while. Question 11. What's your most self-indulgent headcanon or character design you have? So this is going to be split into 2. My most self-indulgent headcanon is obviously my ship of Edric and Hunter from the Owl House. It makes me happy, okay? It's the only thing that keeps the dark thoughts away. And then for character design, obviously Chaz, because I made an entire video of how Chaz and my imp Sona are basically together, and I went out of my way to put Chaz in clothes that I personally like, so yeah. Question 13. Have you ever thought about writing your own fanfic? All the time. But unfortunately, I am not a very good writer. Dyslexia really likes to kick my ass in that department. Question 14. When you're done with the IMP game, can you please do the main 5 from Zootopia, please? I'm sorry to say this, but no. I will not be doing anything that revolves around zoophobia, other than Hazbin Hotel, considering that they are related to each other. I have no interest in zoophobia. I don't know what to say, but no, I unfortunately will not be doing anything revolving around zoophobia. Question 16. Will you redesign Adam and loot the Exorcist? Nope. Moving on. Question 17. Which characters in Hell of a Boss or Hazbin Hotel are either 1, your all-time favorite / perfect in every way, Chaz and Alistair, you're 50-50 with them, not a bad character, but they need some work, Vaggie for Hazbin Hotel, and, oh my god, it's a debate between Millie and Loona, like 100%. And 3, you despise them. You couldn't give one shit if they got killed off. Husk, for 1. Sorry, I know a lot of people like him. And, oh man. But for Hell of a Boss, that's hard. I don't have anybody that I truly despise, or I would be like, I don't care if you die. In the past, I probably would have said Moxie, just from the pilot days. But no, I think he should stick. If I had to pick, it would probably be Fizzaroli, and this is if I had to pick Fizzaroli. I'm sorry, I know he's connected to Blitz, I know there's a story coming, but I don't care about him. I don't care about him or Ozzy. Question, I don't know anymore. I know you really like Chaz, and you've explained why, but why Chaz? Out of all the great characters, personality and design-wise, why Chaz? I don't think all the characters have great personalities and designs. Originally, I did pick Veroska. I don't care for her personality whatsoever. I only picked her because she was hot and pink. It's like, I have no connection to any character. So, when Chaz came out, and he made me laugh, and he was blue for one thing, which is my favorite color, it just hit different. I don't know what to say. I like garbage characters. I find them funny. I don't know. I connected with Chaz the most. I can't explain it. I can't explain how I feel. I'm sorry. Anyway, next video will probably always be Scooby and the Mystery Machine, though I don't know what I'm going to say about it other than like paint jobs and dog breeds. So it might be a very short video, though after that I'll probably have Scooby-Doo Next Generation voice headcanon cast, and then after that I have no idea, because I'm still waiting for season 2 episode 4 to drop. I'm curious to see where this is going to go, because I honestly thought it was going to be the last episode of the season, but obviously I'm wrong again. But anyway, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and me. I hope you all have a super fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!